give us an idea of an event that happened behind the scenes that really shook you or shook Elon up. My guess would probably be Brazil, but I could be way off. Is there a story giving people a peek of the difficulty of what you guys are fighting for? Because I think people I'm deep in the weeds, so I can't get an idea of the fights you have to fight.
Yeah, so Brazil, definitely I would say in the top couple. I think October 7th. October 7th would be my number one. My number one because I was under 6 months at the company. It was the first global happening where we had to activate a crisis protocol at the company. And it was a time where we all came together as a new company and realized how consequential it became to combat anti-Semitism on the platform. And that things we were doing, things we had to newly do, learn, work with law enforcement all over the world, work with military all over the world, work with a variety of organizations to protect Jewish people on that awful day. We learned how important it was for X to set the example for many to follow. So that was a really big deal. And then I would so think about those consequential things. And you're confronted when you're an employee at X, you're confronted with consequential things all day, every day because of the meaningful nature of the platform. But when you go to, you're running a business or business decisions you have to make. You brought up the CCDH, and there have been other business issues that have come up that we've had to confront when there were unfortunate business decisions being made that were designed to starve or stifle X. And what these people didn't realize is that they're trying to starve and stifle X, and X is going nowhere, let's be realistic. But they're actually trying to starve and stifle citizens of the world from having access to real-time information and to respect them enough to make decisions on their own. And that was what is quite stunning and what has been really meaningful and actually motivational for me to make sure that I, in every way, shape, or form or decision that I make, ensure that those kind of stuff, that nonsense, stops. And that's what helps me show up for work every day.
Yeah, I remember the video of Elon. He was really upset when he said, "Go fuck yourself" to advertisers. Remember that clip?
I remember the clip. I was sitting in the front row.
You were there?
I was kind of waving, hey. Yeah.
But you could see the pain in his voice. I've had Elon on the show. It's been, obviously, you speak to him almost daily, if not daily, but I've had him on the show 5-6 times, and
yeah,
I've had him during different events, during the Twitter files, during the FTX collapse, and there are during Brazil when that got shut down, and there's just times where you hear it in his voice, is that it's a struggle. Like, his fight is very difficult. People like to make fun of, or joke about when Elon and Tucker were on the show. And Tucker asked him, what happens if Trump loses? And Elon jokingly said, I'm fucked. How long will I be in prison for? Will my family see me? Said it as a joke. But I don't think people understand how, I wouldn't say close, but how serious it got in that fight. Having advertisers coalesce together to starve the company, having organizations like the CCDH literally kill Twitter. I know that Elon, he said on my show, I remember once he said, I will never kill myself. So he's expressing that, he's got threats to his life, he's increases security.